Hey guys, so today I have this pressing matter that I really want to discuss. It's the aspect of this married men cheating and women complaining that their husbands are distancing themselves from them and all. There's this very advice I really want to give to us ladies. We need to build ourselves up. Most times, we all know that marriage is all about, you know, compatibility, being able to help one another. Now, it's one-sided if a man is just the one taking care of the household. It's unfair. A woman should also help her husband out in running the house. You can get a business, you can whatever you do that earns you money. You do it and help out in the family responsibilities. You run the home with your husband. Now, most times when a man gets married to a woman, he married to you because he loves you, and maybe he expects you to do one or two things in the marriage, but they won't tell you. Men have pride. Now, as time goes on in the marriage, you're just there, you don't do anything. He goes out of his way, he struggles to make money, to make the family strong, fend for the family, feed the children, their school, everything. He handles it all. You don't contribute to it. Now tell me, how would you feel if you were in his shoes? Women, we really need to stop being so dependent on our husbands, on our boyfriends. We need to be able to fend for ourselves. Like, we shouldn't be dependent on a man for our happiness, for our source of income, for helping our families. I mean, it's uncalled for. It's not right. Women should be able to fend for themselves, manage their own source of income, manage their own finances, have savings, be able to help the family financially, be able to run things around, buy things in the house, get prepared things for the kids. Everything shouldn't be all about the man. The man brings the food, the man gets the clothes for you, the man gets the clothes for the children, he gets his own clothes. Yes, he's a man, he's the head of the house. But this responsibility is not just for him, but for him and his wife. You, the wife. Now, I'm not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about married couples, married men and women. Stop being so dependent on a man. When you start being so dependent, he sees that you're not bothered about how he's coping, how he's making the money to take care of the family. He will start distancing himself from you because he feels you're draining him. He feels you're just a liability to him. And then you start complaining. My husband is distancing himself from me. He doesn't love me anymore. Well, if you were in his shoes, would you be the same? Wouldn't you do the same thing? You would definitely do the same thing because you will feel, why am I the only one doing this? Why am I the only one fending for the family? Why am I the only one bringing food for the kids? Why am I the only one paying children's school fees? We should be considerate. We should also help out. Now, when we do all this, we're not just doing it because he wants the money from... Probably they don't even need the money, but this shows a sense of responsibility. It also adds value to you. You build your self-worth to your husband. Now, he won't just come out and start throwing words at you, throwing jabs at you, you're this, you're useless woman, you don't do this. He can't even say that anymore because he knows you are doing your best. He knows you're bringing in or bringing something on the table because most women say, what does she bring to the table? She brings nothing to the table. Right now, you're bringing something to the table. It's not just them anymore, but you're helping them out. Now, you've built your self-worth. You've built your self-value. You understand? Now, doing all this, not just you fulfilling your personal fulfillment, but also you're building a more stable household. You're building a very healthy relationship with your husband. And your kids will see you as a hardworking mother. They won't see that my mom is always at home, she doesn't do anything. They will see that my mom is working, my dad is working. It adds something to them, your kids. They will see their mother as a hardworking woman. They will see their father as a hardworking man. So please stop complaining all the time. Your husband is distancing himself from this, from that. Try doing all these things first. When you do all this and he doesn't want, then you know that something else is wrong. Then you will know that something else is wrong. We should be able to help our husbands, not just being so dependent on them, not being only a liability to them, just giving birth, and then you probably, if he tells you, I don't want another child, you feel like he doesn't want to have another child. You don't know he's thinking of how to train these kids. Please, we really need to improve our self-worth, improve ourselves. We should stop being dependent on a man. It will help us. At least, even if tomorrow the marriage does not work, you can stand on your 2 feet, take care of yourself and your kids. That is how life is supposed to be. We shouldn't be one-sided, a man doing all the whole job. You just sit down there. Okay, some days ago, my cousin called me. She said lots of things. She said her husband doesn't have time for her anymore. He doesn't give her attention. That he just is always complaining. Everything she does, he complains. Whatever, even if she's sitting down, he'll complain. Like, why is it you don't work? Why is it you don't do this? Why is it everything I'm doing by myself? Can't you help me out? You know, because she's not working. She's just there. Now, when she called me, she was crying, and I just had to console her. But then I told her the bitter truth. I told her, whatever this man is saying is out of bitterness. And you wouldn't blame him entirely, because part of this is your fault. Okay, he's complaining now. Okay, now he has told you that this is what he wants. He's not just distancing himself from you. Now you don't know the reason why he's doing all these things. He has told you the reason why he's doing all this. So it's easier, much easier for you. So now what she should do is start up something. Honey, I want to start a business. Okay, I've been able to save about 200,000. Can you help me add up a bit? Let me start up a supermarket. Let me start up a business. Now he understands. Now he will feel much better that, okay, this is how I want it. Even if he doesn't have the money, he can go and borrow and get it done for, because this is what he wants. If it's to create content, fine and good. You create content, make your money. If it's about buying and selling, doing online business and all that, even those ones, probably you don't even need his money. You can do them by yourself. Now he has told you his problem and you have solved that problem. Do you think there'll be issues anymore? Now you'll be able to bring things to the table as he wants it. Now there won't be issues. He's bringing, you're bringing. Everybody will be fine. This is what I told her. And she told me, okay, yeah, it is a very good idea. Now I know that, okay, she is solving the problem. She is solving the problem by doing all these things because he told her this is what he wants. So now the problem is solved. Now if she's bringing things to the table, he's also bringing things to the table. There won't be any problem anymore. They will both be happy. Unless something else arises in the future. Marriage is all about helping and encouragement, companionship, friendship. You just don't have to sit down there and do nothing. Even if you're not doing a very strenuous job, even if just the lightest of jobs that earns you money. If it's about selling, there are lots of things now people do online. So most people sell data online. They do cable subscription. Some sell hair, clothes online. You understanding? So you don't have to always depend on this man. He's a human. You don't always have to depend on him. Women, we need to empower ourselves. The rate of marriages crumbling, going down the drain is a lot, is much. And most times, women are at fault. Okay, let's just practice what I'm saying now. Let's just practice this ones. Be a helping hand to your husband. Now, at least I know that if hundreds of marriages, probably 20% or let's say 30%, this is the cause of the problems in the marriage. Now, let's say you solve this problem by being a helping hand to your husband. Don't you think 20%, 30% of marriages in Nigeria will be better? It will. It will be better. So this is the reason why we need to work on ourselves. We should stop depending on our husbands, on our boyfriends. We should work on ourselves. Get something doing. Have our value to our husbands. So guys, this is all I have to say because I know that women, we need to support ourselves. Some have gone through worse than this, but at least let's start from these little steps. And from that way, we can keep going further and further, and by God's special grace, we'll solve all the mysteries in marriages. No marriage is perfect. Nobody can come and tell you marriage is perfect. She's lying. No marriage is perfect. There's always an up and down in a marriage. But let it be a trivial one, a light one that won't come to the detriment of your home. That let it be something that you guys can solve within minutes. That is how marriage is. Our fathers, our grandmothers, that was how their marriages were. They were hustling, their husbands were hustling. They had issues, but they settled it. Issues that doesn't have to do about, that is not about cheating. Probably, why didn't you do these things on time? Why didn't you? And it's settled immediately. That is what marriage is all about. No marriage is perfect, but we need to keep building ourselves. We learn every day. He is not your brother. He's your husband. You didn't know him before. You just met him. And then from there, you guys started dating probably 2 years, 3 years, you got married. So there's no way you can know somebody within 5 years, 10 years. You can just be learning the person gradually. Before you know it, you do 20 years anniversary, 30 years anniversary. That is how life goes. You keep learning each other every day. So this is it, guys. So in my next videos, I'll keep on telling you guys, giving us steps on how to amend all these broken marriages and give us some tips on the kind of business we can do and ideas. And by so doing, I believe we can make a big difference, a huge difference in our Nigerian marriages. See you guys next time. Bye.